Hey guys, welcome back to another video. As you guys can see by the title, this video is going to be about maturity and I'm super excited. Anyway, so let's get into the video. Guys, it has been a minute, guys, and I am super grateful for the response that I got on my last video. You guys were super supportive. The video about... You guys absolutely loved the video. I really just forgot the title. I know exactly what I was talking about. I was talking about a personal experience that I faced at the beginning of the year and I dealt with and I got through and I found solutions and I healed from. But that experience alone just opened my eyes to, not basing the quality of your year on incidents that you experience, right? Just because I went through something at the beginning of the year, that's not gonna affect how my 2024 is really gonna become, right? So when you manifest and speak these things into existence, guys, that's what truly ends up happening in your life, right? So I never had the mindset, oh, this is gonna be a shitty year for me. Like, no, right? So anyway, I just wanted to say I appreciate all the support, all the love. Thank you guys for watching. And that really motivated me to get back into my motivational bag, get back in my motivational spirit and energy, because a lot of people feed off of that and gravitate towards me because of that. And that's kind of what I started doing when I was doing public speaking, when I was doing videos and whatnot. I was doing motivational videos. So it's just like, yeah, baby, get back in that bag, T. Okay, period. So as you can see by the title, this video is about how maturity equals growth, right? How maturity helps produce growth, right? And a lot of us, we're getting older, y'all. I'm 23, but I keep thinking like, damn, I'm basically 25 now. And it's so real, right? So pretty much, I was just on the phone with my good friend Keon, and we, we're talking about business and whatnot. Shout out to him. He definitely got me into the insurance industry, and he's super successful at it. And he was just talking about how maturity is super important to get to the next level. And I resonated with that immediately as soon as he said that, because for me, it is about maturity, right? And it is about taking ownership, which is a part of maturity, to get to that next level in your life and to really reap the benefits that you truly deserve out of this life, right? And so the first thing that I think comes with maturity, and this isn't really the first thing, these are just things that I, jotted down that I thought were important, right? So writing things down, right? So no matter if you're a male or a woman, because women, we tend to write things down more than men, I think it's important for everybody to write things down, right? And that can also translate to putting things in your notes digitally. Writing things down digitally count as well. But you need to start writing things down, because one thing I realized is the brain only remembers so many things. So even if it's not as simple as, writing in your calendar, things you have coming up, duties and obligations you have to commit to, right? But it comes down to ideas, thoughts, experiences. You want to write things down, because when I write things down and I come back to the things I wrote down, if it's like an experience or a thought, or just like maybe it was journaling, how I was feeling at a certain moment in my life, you look back and you're like, wow, like that is really crazy. Like I was really at that state of mind, whether it was good or bad, right? And it's just super good to know things from your perspective at that time and moment. So writing things down are essential, like especially, like I said, writing on your calendar and your planner, which are two different things. The planner is the one you carry around. The calendar is usually the one you have at the house, or your office or something like that. But I think it's good to have things everywhere. Constantly remind yourself of things that you need to be doing, because I think a lot of people become less productive when they're not writing stuff down, because you don't see your goals as often, right? And so when you do have free time, let's say you accomplish some things that you had to get done on a particular day, you're not thinking to do more because you didn't write things down, or you're not seeing the other goals that you could be doing and how you could be spending your free time because you didn't write it down. Okay, so that's just my thought process. So the next one is going to be getting closer to Christ, meditating, or starting your spiritual journey. So starting a spiritual journey is super important. Getting to Christ and or meditating. All these things correlate and all these things differ as well. I wanted to add in all of these options because some people aren't as religious, right? And there's nothing wrong with that, right? Some people are more spiritual. But for me, I'm both. I happen to be very religious and I happen to be very spiritual. And so for me, I realized so much lately that this journey with Christ is really what's developing me to become the woman that I am today. I realized today even, I had a really bad dream. I had a really, really bad dream. And it just made me realize that the reason I was dreaming those type of dreams was because I wasn't in that moment as far as this week really close to God. And I wasn't really doing the things that I've been developing to do this last couple months. So I realized like, wow, it's so much power in having that closeness to Christ. It's so much power in constantly reminding yourself of the word. It's so much power in attending church every single Sunday. And, you know, for me, I'm just like realizing how much, you know, this relationship and this journey is changing my life completely, guys. So it's like I can identify things a lot more efficiently and even faster because I'm able to identify them, because I have a spirit over me that's kind of giving me like tips and giving me clues to my life and things I need to be doing and things I don't need to be doing, right? But I also will say to that is that meditation is super important. So make sure you guys are meditating. And let me not say meditating is important, because it is important, but meditating is very beneficial. Okay, it is super beneficial. I have not been meditating very often, but that is a goal in 2024. I want to meditate as much as possible, because when I have meditated, it's almost like your spirit or your soul leaves your body almost in a way, and you're able to be in a moment that when you're not meditating, you're just simply not in. So yeah, it's very powerful. So the next one is going to be meal prepping, health, vitamins, all of that stuff, guys. We need to understand maturity is eating healthy, period, point blank. You know, childish is eating junk food. Childish is not taking care of your body. Childish is not going to the doctor when you know something's wrong or something's abnormal. Maturity is about being proactive with your health, right? And so meal prepping, oh my God, it is draining. Let me just say the least. It is draining, but it is super important. It helps, it does. So after you get over the procrastination part of meal prepping, you will really start to get the hang of it, period. You know, and I'm not even on my consistent schedule with meal prepping, but when I have been consistent with meal prepping, it has made my life a lot easier. I don't have to think about what I'm gonna eat all the time, and it makes my body feel better because I know what I'm eating and I already have it prepped and it's fresh and whatnot. So definitely start meal prepping, y'all, because it definitely makes a huge difference. And even if you're not meal prepping completely, like cooking each meals one day and, you know, spreading out during the week, because I don't always like to do that because I want my stuff fresh. But I will write down the meals that I want to eat. And even if I don't cook them, at least I know, okay, for breakfast I'm eating this, for lunch I'm eating this. It's still, to me, a part of meal prepping because I'm still prepping and thinking about what I want, buying all the ingredients at one time and stuff like that. So the next one is letting go of bad habits, y'all. Maturity is letting go of bad habits, y'all. And it's really about understanding that everybody has flaws, everybody has bad habits, but it's really about you having the desire to let go of the things that you know are not healthy for you and the things that you know are not serving you any purpose in your life, right? And there's a few things that I personally want to let go. I'm gonna put a few of them right here on the screen. You guys let me know below which bad habits you want to let go this year, this month, this week, y'all. So like really understand that don't wait until the end of the year to go after your goals, right? Don't wait until the last minute to say, oh my God, 2024 is almost over. I need to start 20, like, baby, it's February, and February has gone by really, really fast. We're in the middle of February, so make sure you guys are doing whatever you need to do to get it done this month, this quarter, not next quarter, not in summer, not in fall, baby. Let's get it done now so that we can reap the benefits and enjoy the end of the year, right? Because the end of the year is really about spending that money. That's the holidays, baby, okay? So you need to be on point before fall, baby, because we ain't gonna have winter depression this year. We ain't gonna have holiday depression this year, baby. We're gonna be straight, okay? Because we're gonna be close to God. We're gonna be on our stuff with our goals, and we're gonna have so much abundance that what are we complaining about? Right? Okay, anyway, the last one is going to be having accountability, right? So this one goes hand in hand with letting go of bad habits, because in order to let go of bad habits, you have to have accountability. You have to have the ability to see things for what they are and not sugarcoat things because it's yourself, and not to feel, oh, I'm being hard on myself. Well, sometimes you have to be. There's not a lot of times that people around you are gonna be hard on you, depending on your environment, depending on obviously the people you're around, but sometimes people are gonna sugarcoat it to you. People, even if they love you, they might not tell you how it is. I'm that friend, if you know, baby. I'm gonna tell you how it is. The good, the bad, the ugly. My delivery, I've worked on a lot because that's something that was a weakness and it was a bad habit. But now it's like, if I don't tell you what it is, I don't feel like I'm doing you a service, right? I feel like I'm doing you a disservice. So make sure you guys are taking accountability. If somebody's coming to you telling you about yourself, you need to accept it. right? If you're like me and there's something that's wrong with your body, you need to accept it, right? Or there's basically this scar, because I don't know what you guys think. Oh, what's wrong with her body? So if you know me, there's basically this scar on my back and scars on my back that really makes me so insecure. And I would say like the people around me now in this inner circle that I'm in, they've motivated me a lot. And especially like, you know, maybe guys I'm talking to and stuff like that, they will motivate me a lot to accept the flaws that I have and to know that like, even if I can't get rid of this scar, I'm still beautiful. And of course I know that, but as a woman, we all have insecurities within ourselves. So just, you know, me kind of accepting like, okay, this is my body. I have to embrace it, even if I can't get rid of it. Now, I'm gonna still work actively to get rid of it and do everything that I need to do, y'all. But at the same time, I have to take accountability. Like, this is me. And if I keep trying to be something else or be something I'm not or fix something that God placed on me, I'm gonna be more unhappy than I would if I just take accountability and accept who I am. So, yeah, guys, I wanted this video to be super short. I mean, not super short. I wanted to give value. There's no rush, but I do think sometimes straight to the point is what you guys prefer. Let me know, you know, if you want these long videos. I know some YouTubers, they got 40-minute videos. Now, I would do that. I have no problem with that. It's just the way my storage is set up. It's not gonna fuck with me. But anyway, y'all, so yeah, I do need to go though. So I am gonna skedaddle, but I am super happy that I'm on here today. I hope you guys miss me. Honestly, when I get back home, I think I'm gonna do another video because I've been slacking on my videos a little bit, but make sure you guys remember that maturity is about doing all 5 of those things and more and really just taking ownership of your life. That is maturity, taking ownership of your life. No more being a yes man, always being a what is God plans for me, man, okay? And I promise you, you will have a prosperous life. So, love you guys so much. Bye now.